Alright, so in this video we're going to be talking about the triceps and other deep muscles in the arm. So we're going to start off with the triceps brachii, and that actually has 3 heads. So the first one starts right here at the infraglenoid tubercle. The lateral head actually, before I go into that, there's a distinction between where the lateral and medial head are. So this band is going to represent the musculospiral groove where the radial nerve goes. So if it goes right about there, then we're going to have our lateral head superior to this groove and our medial head inferior to this groove. So to recap, the triceps brachii long head originates right here, the lateral head originates up here, and the medial head originates down here at the on the posterior humerus, and they all 3 insert at this olecranon process on the posterior aspect of the ulna. It's innervated actually, and the action of it, the long head will help extend the humerus, and the medial and lateral head only help with extension of the elbow due to crossing of the joints of each muscle. So for example, the long head of the triceps crosses the shoulder joint, which is why it helps with that shoulder extension. And the nerve innervation is radial nerve, and that's spinal origins of C5 through T1. The next muscle we're going to talk about is anconeus. And so anconeus, the origin is on the lateral epicondyle. So if we're looking at the person from straight up behind, it's on the lateral epicondyle, the origin, and the insertion is on the olecranon process, and it kind of goes down the ulna, probably about a quarter of the way. So the anconeus, origin, insertion. The action is to help extend the elbow, and the nerve innervation is radial nerve as well. The next muscle we're going to be talking about is the pronator teres. So we're going to go back to the anterior part of the humerus, where the pronator teres originates on the medial epicondyle right here, and it has 2 heads. So its insertion is on the coronoid process of the ulna for one of the heads, and on the other head it goes all the way down to about a third of the way down the radius. So the upper, or I guess the most superior 1/3 of the radius. So to recap, origin, medial epicondyle, insertion, coronoid, and about 1/3 of the way down the radius. The action is to help pronate the forearm, but also to help flex the elbow. And the nerve innervation is median nerve, which is C5 through T1. The next muscle we're going to talk about is pronator quadratus. So that actually originates on the ulna, inserts on the radius, and it will help to pronate the forearm. So the fibers come that way, and it crosses over, pulling the distal aspect of the radius over the ulna. And it is also innervated by the median nerve, which is C5 through T1. And the last muscle we're going to be talking about for this video is the supinator muscle. So if you want to come over, actually I'll tilt this. So the supinator originates on the lateral epicondyle right here, and it comes all the way down, or it originates right here, and it inserts on a few different places. So one is called the supinator crest of the ulna, and then which is supinator crest about right there, and then it comes all the way down. And so when it pulls its fibers, it will help to supinate the forearm, and it will also that's it. It just helps to supinate the forearm. And the nerve innervation is radial nerve, which is C5 through T.